Well, you might begin to if you understand that the universe is laughing hilariously. That the universe is looking at the dynamics of the dances that you do with each other, with yourselves, that you don't have to do, but that you do it because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Bitching and moaning to people, commiserating, saying this is bad, this is right, this is good, this is evil, you know. These dynamics, you know, you get to, what is it about this energy? What is it about this dynamic of friction that you each and every one of you in your own ways are deeply involved in, even those of you that try to stay out of it as much as possible? It always chases you down. Well, that is the nature of existence. That is the nature of being within the dynamics of the physical. You know, basically, as you make the assessment of your life as one passes over, the first question that's asked was, did you have fun? You know, and you all of a sudden realize that a lot of the dynamics of the negativity, in fact, have been fun. They have been interesting. They have engaged you in so many ways. They have made your life interesting, if not unexpected, or if always unexpected, because isn't that what reality seems to be lately? That you look at the vision, we do not know how many of you look ahead in that sort of way, in a kind of a frontal lobe kind of way, where you're kind of, you know, always trying to stay 5 minutes ahead of reality. So that's this one. He's always trying to stay 5 minutes ahead of reality. So, you know, you'll find him off there most of the time. Well, wouldn't you say? But it's you know, and again, don't feel sorry for him. The nature of the beast. Well, so yes, we know. We're just trying to tie this thread together in such a way that we can speak to you all at the same time. You see, that's part of the trick here. Is connecting with each of, because we're connected with each of you. So listen, what we're trying to tell you is that shifting more into the lightheartedness, shifting more into a dynamic where you don't take shit so seriously, where you realize that every reflection of your reality is not necessarily a mirror. And those of you that are becoming more and more, what's the word? Empowered, but also vulnerable. Because you have to put down your sword. You have to put down your armor in order to allow that dynamic of love, that dynamic of connection, that dynamic of caring. You have to ultimately believe that you are enough, mustn't you? And you must come from that place, that sacred
I am.
That sacred I am. And it's so important that you develop that dynamic of that identity, that foundation of self, not ego, but that dynamic of self, that dynamic of identity, that dynamic that allows you to stand on your truth, even if your truth is seemingly different than many others. Because if you are questioning your truth, yes, and still coming up with the same answer, then your truth is a truth for you. Now, that might mean that at some point with more information that you might have to change your belief system. But if you're not holding where you are in the moment in judgment, and you maintain a dynamic of assessment, that as you go on through time and space, as you gain more information, what in fact you find out that it's a dynamic that builds in complexity until at a certain point you really understand the dynamics of the reflections of the energy that you are seeing. And in those places, from that place, mastery is possible.